Hello, y'all. Today is Monday, January 11th, 2020 at 12:39 p.m. So I was able to finally get me some good sleep last night. It's funny that if I can eat a certain same thing for breakfast one day as the next day. Like say for if I have, say, I don't know, just example, some oatmeal and berries for breakfast with some milk on the side. And then for lunch, if I can have a can of tuna and some microwavable mac and cheese and some steamed broccoli for lunch. And then if I have some mashed potatoes and beef jerky and pomegranate seeds for dinner, and then that night I end up getting no sleep, and then the next night I'll eat the exact same things for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that I just named, and then sleep really good. And I might just have that to eat for like 3 days or even 4 days. Or it might be a pattern. If I don't get to sleep, eating the exact same thing. The first night I get no sleep. The next 2 nights, the first night I get no sleep. The next 2 nights I sleep pretty good. And then the next night, eating the exact same thing, no sleep. What's up with that? So I thought, certain foods affect the way you sleep, even whether you're targeted or not. So, also strange how the Epsom salt bath tablets that I have, they also, the Epsom salt bath tablets, they seem like they only work sometimes, not always. So, but I'm glad I was able to sleep last night. And, well, I think I went to bed at 12, but then went to look something up on my phone, and then it took 30 minutes, and then try to go back to sleep. And then couldn't sleep. And then had to use the bathroom at about 1:10 in the morning. And then I guess around 2 o'clock, I finally went to sleep. And then woke up. It was super early in the morning. Maybe like 5 or 6 something in the morning, I think. And then I went to sleep and woke up, then went back to sleep. And I woke up I woke up around 9 something, then was still tired and went back to sleep. And then I finally got up. It was 11:31 in the morning. And I see if I was on the streets, I wouldn't be able to get to have that long of rest. I would have been forced to be up by 6 o'clock or else get beat up. So, yeah, I emotionally beat myself up and said, well, damn, if I would have got up early, I wouldn't have got beat up that day. But I was sleep deprived and still too tired, and I was threatened and intimidated by some other perps. But on my other channel just now, if y'all who know me on my other Targeted by the PsychWorld channel, this is the backup. The other Targeted by the PsychWorld channel. Remember that white SUV, or I think it was a pearly off-white. And I said, I confronted them, said, why you gang stalking me? And they're like, oh, we are literally playing Pokemon. And then the other, because I want them to move away from my area, my spot. When you sit there like that and you're trying to monitor and perp me, and they will sit there all night if you don't confront them or if you don't tell them anything. So yeah, they definitely left after I confronted them. There was another car that did the same thing. And, I don't want people to be all, if you're a perp and you sitting there in your car watching me, and I'm a single disabled female, that's a targeted individual being gang stalked. I mean, if you're going to sit in close proximity to me, you're making me feel threatened and unsafe. And I have a right to feel that way. But there was a perp that, a fake TI perp that came and, that came on my other channel on that video. And because that was a white vehicle, and all that whole family, the mom, the grandma, the granddaughter and stuff. Then, it was a girl and her boyfriend, the next video, and and I don't know why, I got more thumbs down on that second video, and I got more thumbs up on the first video. And then it was that girl, the young girl, and the boyfriend that were driving in, and she called me crazy to my face. So, they know what they're doing. They know they're gang stalking, and they know they're perping you. But if you're there to perp me and act like you think you have the authority to monitor me, and I'm minding my business, I'm not doing anybody anything, you know you're gang stalking and harassing me, and you're getting paid gift cards for it. But then the fake TI perps being like, well, gang stalking is real, but you're the one who's making us out to look paranoid, or you're the one who's making us out to look crazy. Stop doing that. Why you walk up to them messing with them? Okay, whose side are you on? Because you're a fake TI perp defending the perps. Because if you were really targeted, you would understand what I'm going through. So, as I said, how come the other so-called targeted individuals, or when you do it, you're not making a fool out of yourself, or you're not making a fool out of, fuck the TI community. Fuck the TI community. Y'all never been there for me anyway, been against me since day one. Fuck that fake, demonic 144,000, delusional community full of, 144,000 witches. That's what y'all are. Witches and New Agers. Like, how the hell y'all claim to be of the same bloodline as the Illuminati elite? RH negative. That's the satanic elite bloodline. RH negative. So y'all got things mixed up to try to say you're God's chosen people. If you God's chosen people, then why are you a Freemason and perping people? Satan's elite. Satan's 144,000, not God's. You're part of Satan's 144,000, delusional 144,000. And it might not even be a whole exact figure or exact number of 144,000 of you, perps and fake TI perps with fake elitist mentality. So, right now it's cold and it's cold outside with light rain at this moment. So, yeah, that person, cause some people were able to understand and see what I was going through. When you make me feel threatened, when you're near my sleep spot or you're near my potty spot, and you even another female who wants to watch me while I'm hit with the energy weapons and forced to urinate and nearly trip over myself, and I can trip over a curb and nearly fall trying to run when they hit me with the energy weapons and cause me to force urinate or force diarrhea. So, I'm glad yesterday I ended up having like a first time in a while have like a solid normal doo-doo. I'm sorry to sound graphic, but or sound gross, but it was the first time in a long time I had like a normal, solid, bowel movement rather than that forced diarrhea, that strange ass forced diarrhea. So, I tried to not let it get to me. After I read about a better understanding about, how the fake TI perps actually operate. And I've had my own, based on personal experience, how they operate. But I'm glad that I'm glad that I was able to come across that website and actually read about it. And I'm glad I was able to actually read about it, and it basically confirmed my experiences and my opinions about, the fake TI perps. Because, I got frustrated and discouraged in October, and I did get rid of my Instagram, blog, Twitter, Facebook, all that. And I should, you know what? It was good that I got rid of the Facebook fake book. But I kind of mildly regret it, but I don't heavily regret it. But I still have my, I don't like the layout, or I don't like Instagram on my computer or on the web. It works better on my phone, and I would use the web browser on my phone. I didn't even have the Instagram app when I had it. But I kind of love Instagram, but at the same time, more people ignored me on Instagram than Twitter. But I still had a lot of people ignoring me, and it just, Twitter is just like full of fake TI perps. And then, when I also, it's funny that fake TI perps call the real targeted individual a fake TI perp. But you're deflecting, and everything that you say that you falsely accusing me of doing is what you're doing. Cause they say that's one of the fake TI perps things to do, is to purposely make themselves act extra over-exaggerated, extra paranoid, but then they go around and perp you and try to tell you, oh, you make the TI community look bad, or you make us targeted individuals look bad, stop posting stuff, and this and that. You know what? You're not going to silence me, because if they tell you stop posting stuff, but yet they post stuff, or if they delete all their videos and all of a sudden get a nice ass car, get a job and everything, that's how you know they took a deal and became a perp. And so, you know what? I think that the perps must have thought they had a chance at me when they saw that I started to even announce that I was working on ebooks and getting books published. Just before that, but damn, I didn't know that that's how it is in life, that the only way you get popular or get your books out there is if you sell your soul and compromise, and then you can't express whatever art form that you want to do. You can't express your own, you can't express yourself from the heart. You have to do what they say and be a total, and people already be trying to control me, and I don't like it. So you have to be like their puppet totally, and like under their control. And so, I don't want that. I want my books written my way, and I don't care how shitty they are. Somebody's going to read it. And I'm pretty sure there are worse published books out there. Some people just want to get their story out and not too holier than thou and self-righteous about damn grammar and stuff like that. But, I know my stuff is legible and at least understandable to read. I'm not one of those people who, spell every word wrong or spell all the simple words wrong, but then properly spell the advanced vocabulary words. If you can, say, for example, I've seen people, if they spell the word redundant, to me, it sounds like a kind of advanced or higher. I know what it means, repetitive and stuff like that. But if you can spell redundant, but you can't spell, I don't know. If you can't spell simply, you don't know the difference between T-O and T-O-O. I do that T-O-O too. No, you got it wrong. I do that. No. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. I do that TOO. I did that too. TOO, you got it right. So, if they want to say to be continued, they'd be like TOO be continued. No, it's TO be continued. So, you can spell continued, but you can't properly spell to, meaning TO be continued. So, yeah, I tried to not let it get me down, because, like, the other targeted friend, she said that she got disappointed at me for getting rid of my Twitter. And she said, well, you get rid of your Twitter, you let them win. So, I guess I could always make another one, but I don't want to right now. And she told me that they're basically cracking down on truthers on Twitter as well. But how the hell you a truther and you perping me? Or you're a narcissistic abuser that's highly narcissistic. But they're fake truthers who would use that to exploit somebody like me. So, another thing, for example, going TOO, going to the store, but it's actually TO, the store, not TOO, the store. So, I'm thinking about maybe working on another short story today. And just keep on working on some more. And me being able to have either a permanent place to live or these hotels is easier for me. Because I finally, even though I still get some sleep deprived days, but I can I can rest better. And I can relax as long as I'm not being harassed. I can relax. And I can have more time to write. Just like Friday, I was able to write, and I worked on a little something in the middle of the night, gathering just some random names for another short story. So last night, I had a dream that somebody bought me a house in Terrytown, which is part of my hometown, New Orleans, on the West Bank. So in Terrytown, I get Terry Parkway, and what's that other street? Berman Highway. I don't know why I get them mixed up sometimes. But yeah, it was off of Berman Highway in Terrytown. Like, and even because they had Bell Chase Highway in Gretna, and it would divide Gretna and Terrytown. Part of Terrytown and Gretna, it would divide. So Terry Parkway and Whitney Avenue, all that, and the mall was considered Terrytown. But the other side of the mall, like the food court side of the mall, is considered Terrytown, like Oakwood Mall. Excuse me. So, anyway. Sorry. Alright. In a dream, a lady had bought me a house in a dream. She bought me a house. But in the dream, it was a whole bunch of houses connected together, like an apartment. And they were still being being built up, and it was not finished. And then when she presented the house to me, there were some other people living there though. And then told me that I was not welcome there, I couldn't be there and stuff like that. And they treated me very mean and wanted to make sure that, I'm not welcome. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Whatever happened to this house you bought me? This house that was supposed to be all mine to myself. I didn't understand that dream. But then another dream I had, that I was waiting in a long line, and it was kind of a long maze. Now, a couple of weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, I had a dream that I had a long maze to walk through, and had it, and was in a long line, had a long maze to get to this long line. And then I ended up, was supposed to travel on this kind of weird transportation that was like a boat, a plane, and a train all together or whatever. It's kind of weird. But it ended up being a boat that was structured like on a boat on the outside, but the seats in the inside and everything looked like a transit bus. It was weird. So this time, I had a dream that seemed kind of similar to the other one, that I had to walk or run a long maze to get to the this flight or plane I was supposed to get on. And I don't know if I was supposed to fly from I don't know if I was in North Carolina or South Carolina in the dream, and I was supposed to just fly to Tennessee for whatever reason. And it took a long maze to get to walk far and long with a whole bunch of luggage, and, kept making wrong turns and detours, and there was a whole bunch of people, and everybody was trying to travel and fly. And then we ended up by this school or whatever. It was kind of weird. But before I go, I want to say that 2 people got hateful and unsubscribed from this channel, and I got 6 thumbs down and only 1 thumb up when I said, wow, when a perp makes a whole entire website about you, with me talking about Brian too. So, I wonder what could I have said the type of stuff I usually talk about. What did I say in that video that 6 people gave me thumbs down, and then they must have gotten offended and, got mad at me. And now I'm back at 233 subscribers. I had 235. So, I'm trying to figure out what did I say or do so wrong, bad, or offensive in that video. Made me feel like a bad person or like a failure. But yeah, I will no longer listen to the fake TI perps telling me stop filming this or stop doing that, and you make the TI community look bad. I'm not going to listen to y'all anymore. I'm not going to be frustrated at y'all anymore, but I will expose what y'all did and what y'all said to me too. So, they said, yep, if you stop doing videos or if you stop talking and you're not dead and you're not locked up in a mental institution, or if you just delete all your videos and then you come up with something new and fresh for your page and then still pretend to be targeted, that's how you took the oath. You took a deal. And so now, you sold out. And they say that once you sell out, is no turning back. I never sold out. So I know that's why y'all hating me now. So I'm about to go now. I'll see y'all later. I probably shouldn't even done this on my phone, but I knew it was going to last under 25 minutes. But it's all right, though. I'll just wait patiently for it to upload. All right, I'll see y'all later. Love y'all, and bye.